Namajunas has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. She's got a pretty good jab.
Fighter's committed to the head kicks. That one landed.
Dern's hook shot blocked.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, she continues to pursue the submission here.
We're in the fight now, boys. Great submission defense. Full display by the opponent.
Namajunas is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. Namajunas gets hit with that elbow. You don't want to take too many more of those.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, beautiful reversal on the ground, and now she's got the dominant position.
That was nice.
All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this fight.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ.
And most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet. Oh, nice.
Dern's able to transition back to side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Where are your hands?
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Namajunas. She's got her back now.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks very tight. She's got to do a great job of keeping the hips connected to the knee if she wants to get a finish.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Back to the feet now. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh, look at that.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, he starts to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Takedown defense holds up.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly. Good round.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Big shot to the head.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than...
Right over the top. World of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
All right, look for her to go back to that overhand here again. Seemingly when she has gone to it tonight, it has been there. Let's see if she goes back to it again now. Push kick there to the body. Namajunas gets crushed with that hook. There's the single. Oh, she reverses position on the ground. Beautifully done. And now she gains the dominant position. She's going for the arm bar here. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, that's got to be it. And somehow, some way she gets up.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable. She is so dominant from the top position.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Namajunas is in half guard. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
Oh, she's out. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division. Gotta be careful here.
Durham's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now.
Nice.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Great submission defense on display.
Well, Namajunas' pass is denied. She's not going to get it. Great awareness and execution by the defensive fighter. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Listen, that was awesome. You need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good.
Ready to fight?
I'm ready to go.
Ready.
That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting
Pretty strong jab there by Namajunas. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Dern's cut, folks, nasty cut on her lip, just opened up.
huge knee lands from in close. And she separates from her opponent.
Side kick now.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes, or this fight's going to answer.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
And that one certainly found the target.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
3 minutes now to go in this one. Another nice kick by her there, and as a lot of fighters will say, no pad on the foot.
No pad on the foot and no shin guards to protect you. She is blasted.
Dern's going for the sub here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Namajunas is back into full guard. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see. In the half guard. She's stepping over the mount here. That was a slick transition.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Dern's in half guard.
Oh, right to the mount.
Going for the arm here.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Oh, she's got her back. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
All right, so that round is in the books. Dern's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as its fight continues. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, nice body shot.
And the front kick there by Rose Namajunas.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Try to establish that jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Namajunas gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Back and forth we go. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
That's almost been a body shot as you'll see, DC. Let's see if she can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Battling for hooks. Very late in the fight now, DC, and gotta think she'll be active in trying to get a finish or she's gonna lose.
She's gotta be active, she's gotta be working the entire time if she's gonna win this fight.
Nice. Nicely done.
Jab, snaps the head back. Devastating body kick lands.
Oh, once again, kick to the body is there.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Well, Namajunas' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Attack that cut. Let's go.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. two women separate from the clinch. Dern's kick to the body. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase him down to get another one off to finish the fight. She lands a beautiful leg kick. Fantastic takedown.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Dern's in half guard. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. Beautiful transition.
I need you to move. Scramble.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those Derns trying for a submission here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position. She has been dominant, and after that strike, you can see her opponent's head starting to swell.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Dern's back in full mount. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. Going to be a very close decision.
A very close decision. She might have eked it out because she was able to do a little bit more. It was by no way a landslide, but I think tonight she did just enough to get the victory.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Mackenzie Dern.
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this newly minted UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. And now the path to 115-pound gold goes through this woman. Going to take a big effort now to dethrone the new champion. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, Alexander Volkanovski is the man at 145 pounds. He beat Jose Aldo back in 2019, and Aldo has worked his his way methodically back to this fight. We'll see if he can exact his revenge.
Yeah, you know, this is a great fight between two guys that were really competitive in the first matchup. Well, we have seen Alexander Volkanovski improve by leaps and bounds, but one of the only people that have done the same is Jose Aldo. Since joining or starting to train with the Brazilian Marines boxing team, he has looked like an absolute savage, and he will need all of those skills to compete against one of the best of all time, regardless of weight classes in Alexander Volkanovski. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nice kick there by Volkanovski. Straight punch, that is useful. There's the leg kick, that one checked by Volkanovski.
That single collar tie locked in.
Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Beautifully timed and placed. Front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fight.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight. But if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he needs to continue down this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him, to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight.
Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Oh, nice.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just missed with that right hand. Timely defense.